So we're now going to go into the second major component of the program, the database browser. I'll just bring that up by clicking on the browser button. The database browser is basically EasyQuote's record keeper. It allows you to add, edit and delete clients, vehicles, employees, your labour rates, parts and extras under item, suppliers, insurers, and there's also a vehicle type tab which we won't touch on in this particular demonstration. So I'm going to create myself firstly a new insurer. Just bring up the details for that insurer. And copy and paste into the relevant fields. I'll have to click on new first to create a new record. So click on the new button and just fill out the details for this particular insurance company. Postal address, suburb, postcode, phone number, which is obviously again not a real one, fax number. I'm also going to enter some notes. In the notes section you can put anything you really anything that you want really in the box. I'm going to put an email address in there. And we save the record by clicking on save. The next tab we'll go to is the supplier tab. Click on the new button to create a new record. And again, we'll enter details for the supplier tab. Now, the reason we're entering all this information is because it's going to be used in creation of a quote, which is part of this demonstration. And I'll show you how all of this information is actually used. City, suburb, again is Fremantle. Now, the postcode for Fremantle has been entered previously. EasyQuote's learned what that postcode is. So if we just tab to that field, it brings up the postcode automatically as 6160. And again, enter an example phone number and fax number. And we'll put an email address in the notes field. Again, this is not a real email address. We'll click on save. So we have our first supplier. We're going to enter a new employee. Click on the new button. First name. It's going to be me. So it's David Vitale. Just tab into the initials field. It'll pick that up. Into the address. Suburb, again, it's Fremantle. It's going to enter a phone number. Date hired. And my real email address in the notes field, vitalida@msn.com. Feel free to contact me on that. Okay, so we'll click on the save button. We now have an insurer, supplier and an employee. Now with the rates, they're already pre-configured, but you can modify these and you can also create your own rates for a completely different application. What we're looking at here is a panel and paint application of EasyQuote. So the first major step in creating a quote is you've got to enter a client. So I'll click on the new button and enter a client. Once again, it's going to be my name, Mr. David Suburbs, Fremantle again. And once again, you just tab across, picks up the postcode automatically. Enter a phone number. An alternate phone number, which could be a mobile phone number. And my real email address in the notes field. And we'll just save that record. Now I'll enter my vehicle. Click on New. Owner is myself. The plate. It's obviously not a real plate. And it's a Toyota. RAV4 CV6. And the year is 2008. Body type is SUV. Colour is red ochre. Now you'll notice in a minute when I save this record, this make and model will have been learned by EasyQuote and saved. So you'll be able to, in future vehicle entries, you'll be able to click on the make and model button, and if it knows about, or if it's had one of those particular types of vehicles entered, you'll be able to just select from the list rather than retyping it. Now my insurance company 1, I'll click on that. And it populates automatically the insurance details. Now remember, that was also configurable in the General tab of the Options section. We'll just save that vehicle and we'll exit the database browser.